Shalom. With the Hebrew Israelites coming out of the Lions Den camp. All right, we got a lesson today. Hope it's edifying to the Akim, to the Akwafim. All right, but before we get into it, we want to give our praises to the Heavenly Father and His Son and their holy proper true names. And we want to say, Call, Halayim, La, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahawashi, Bahashem, Ha, Rakah, Kodash, Ma. All right, double honors to the apostles and the elders of GMS. All right, salutations to the icon that's pushing this truth around the four corners of the earth, man. All right, shalom to the hopeful elect. Shalom to the icon of the Lions Den camp, and also double honors to our elder as well, Harry Weinbaum Yashala of the Lions Den camp.
God. So come, man. Hey, we living in times that we really get to witness. We're really witnessing the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai's work, man. And we all know that the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai have his way within the tempest, within the storm, all right? So staying down here in Florida, you know, we're not being boneheads or nothing like that, being hard-headed or anything like that, you know, avoiding evacuation, the call to evacuate and whatnot. But and we have a fortress, or we have solitude within the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, man. As Proverbs 18:10 states, the name of the Lord is a strong tower, the righteous runneth into it and is safe. You know, once again, not being boneheads and say, oh, nah, man, we're going to sit here and stay here. But, you know, hey, it's just what in certain occupants and certain people to leave, you know. Hey, so with that being said, the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, he will protect us, all right, within the storm, within the trouble, within the times of tribulation, all right. That's what, he's still that way of escape. So therefore, in our time of tribulation, in our time of trouble, we're still going to count and call on the name of the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, man. Somebody can grab that Isaiah chapter 29, verse 6.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 29, and verse 6. Thou shalt be visited of the Lord of hosts with thunder and with earthquake and great noise, with storm and tempest, and the flame of the devouring fire.
God. Hey, so come, man. And by way of all that, it's the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai sending it, man. You know, not like, we're not going to be like 2/3 of our people, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, all right? Those that go in these haunted houses. Oh, Lord, please send a storm away, this, that, and the third. Hey, don't let it come this way. Nah, Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, hey, do your work, man. Hey, shit, let your will be done, man. You know, Yahweh Ratazah, we won't be amongst that number of the ones that are destroyed, all right? Within that, man. You know, the ones that are going to be judged within that, all right? But, hey, man, the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai is going to have our back, you know, within that storm, okay? So, therefore, we got to make sure that we build up that spiritual house and make sure it's built on that solid foundation of the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, so that way when that storm do come, that way when that wind do come, we'll be solid, grounded within that foundation of the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai.
And also understand that particular scripture that's talking about the judgment that the Lord's going to bring on anybody that fight against Ariel. Maybe the Ariel for the ways of talking about Jerusalem.
Done. Somebody can grab Matthew chapter 8.
This is Matthew chapter 8, verse 23. And when he was entered into a ship, his disciples followed him. And behold, there arose a great tempest in the sea.
So come, man. So within our time of tribulation, within our time of trouble, when things seem to be rocky, man, we got to stay focused on the prize. We got to stay focused on that solid rock, which is that rock going to be Yahushua within that time of tribulation, within that time of trouble, man. You know, con. You know how they say when you go on a ride like a merry-go-round or that carousel, whatever the case may be. All right, in order for you to stop being dizzy, you have to focus on something that's being still. All right, so hey, as the tables are being turned down here, man, as everything being spun around, hey, all this calamity being broken out, this tribulation going out left and right, we have to stay focused on the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, man. You know.
All right, this is Psalms 27, verse 5. It says, "For in the time of trouble, he shall hide me in his pavilion. In the secret of his tabernacle shall he hide me. He shall set me upon a rock." Man, that's what we're supposed to be looking forward to, like seeking to be on that upon that rock, which is Yahawashi, man. You know what I'm saying? Being still, man. All right, because in the times to come, it's gonna be a day like no other, man. All right, the time of Jacob's trouble, which we are already in, but it's gonna be a time like no other, like, you know what I'm saying? So as we progress into this time, man, we gotta seek to be steadfast and sit upon that rock, man. You know what I'm saying? Being rooted upon Yahawashi, man. All right, so we won't be caught up in that trouble that's to come.
Yeah, this is going into the brother Ricardo was talking about having our eye focused on one thing. All right. This is Matthew chapter 6, verse 22, and it says, "The light of the body is the eye. If therefore thine eye be single, thy whole body shall be full of light." All right. So if we focusing on one thing, and that thing is Yahawashi, right, which is going to lead us to salvation, to be with Yahweh, then everything that's moving around us we won't be dismayed, and our eyes won't be fixated on it. We have our eyes steadfast on Yahawashi, which is going to lead us according to righteousness. Because everything else is a distraction to leave you what? Drunk. You know?
Back at Matthew, verse 8:24, and behold, there arose a great tempest in the sea, insomuch that the ship was covered with the waves.
So come, man. Hey, with this Hurricane Milton that's on the way, all right, we have to be the same mindset that the Lord was on this ship, man. And we can't be out here panicking. We can't be out here, oh man, what's going on? What's happening? Da, 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 da. We can't be in that mindset, man. Hey, that's why Isaiah 33:6, knowledge and wisdom shall be the stability of that time, man. So we have to use this knowledge and wisdom that the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahawashi, all right, he has given us. We have to use that in order to anchor us down within this storm, man. All right, we have to stand firm within that of what we've been taught, of what we've been told from the elders on before us on down, man. We have to stand on what we have been taught, all right? So when something comes up, trying to move us out the way, whether it be physical, spiritual, whatever the case may be, man, we won't be able to be moved, man. Why? Because we're anchored down in the spirit of the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahawashi, man. We won't be able to be moved when that flood come and beat vehemently upon our house, or when that wind comes, man. We won't be moved,
But he was asleep, verse 25. And his disciples came to him and awoke, saying, Lord, save us, we perish. And he saith unto them, why are ye fearful, O ye of little faith?
For one, the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahawashi, he didn't give us a spirit of fear, but of power to conquer and to push through these things, man. So anything brought upon us, we're able to go through it, man. Why? Because the Lord Yahawashi did it himself. So therefore, he let us know that we're able to do so as well, man. So therefore, we shouldn't have anything to be worried about. Why? Because we know that we'll be able to push through it. Why? Because we have the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahawashi on our side, man.
Then he arose and rebuked the winds and the sea, and there was a great calm. But the men marveled, saying, what manner of man is this, that even the winds and the sea obey him?
Come on, man. And what man is that, man? That's the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahawashi, man. Hey, he's the one that controls this, man. He controls everything. This is the one that bears the writer's ink on. So anything what he says, it goes, man. He has the end all say all, man. So with that being said, hey, if we trust in him, hey, we have nothing to worry about, man. We put our trust and faith in the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahawashi. Hey, where can we go wrong, man? Where can we be led astray? Nowhere, man. We're going to be focused on that light of the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahawashi, which is going to lead us to salvation, man. Looking any way from that is going to lead us to destruction. Why? Because we're not focusing on the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahawashi. We're leaning to our own understanding if we're not staying continue focused on that light, man. So once you lean to your own understanding, you know what happens then, all right? There's a way that seems right unto a man, but the end thereof are the ways of death, all right? So within these storms, you have to trust. So within the storm, you have to trust and have faith in the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahawashi that he's going to protect us through it, man. This is Cat 5, all right? It's going to weaken down to a Category 4, all right? But who knows, man? Hey, the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahawashi, he gives an increase and a decrease, man, of all. So therefore, we're gonna have to wait and see what's to come,
This is 1 Thessalonians chapter 5.
Keep the belt.
This is 1 Thessalonians chapter 5. I'm just going to go straight to the point and go to verse 3. You know what? I'm going to start at verse 1. But of the times and of the seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you. For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night. And not only the day of the Lord, but also every day before that. We don't know what the next day is going to hold. Even more so, we don't know if we are going to have a next day. But in as much less, verse 3, For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction shall come upon them as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. And that's talking about the wicked, but also for ourselves, those who are striving to Yahawashi Yahawashi. We also got to be circumspect about the times that we're in, making sure that we're also girding up our minds to prepare for the time to come as well.
Well, the thing about it, let's more so talk about them because, like, we're not thinking of peace and safety until we in them chariots. Like, we're not, because that's why we can constantly call ourselves the hopeful elect, right? Because we put on as the elect, and we know regardless of if we get unalived on this side or whatever, we know we're good because we're in the hands of Yahawashi. As long as we keep that mindset and keep pushing, regardless of what type of storm, if it be Milton, Helen, or Esau.
I got
a precept.
Come out quick and real quick. This is 2 Timothy chapter 1, verse 7. For Yahawashi Yahawashi have not given us the spirit of fear, but of power, of love, and of a sound mind. And that's the key point, man. That sound mind being completely rooted into Yahawashi Yahawashi and having that understanding that, we're covered through any type of destruction, any type of famine, pestilence, any type of major category 5 hurricane, any of that stuff, man. We're covered, man, through Yahawashi Yahawashi. But it's based off of your mindset. If you don't have that sound mind into Yahawashi Yahawashi, you through.
Yeah, you have to really understand that even no matter what you're faced with, because like Esau, I have a knife to your throat saying if you don't do this, I'm gonna unalive you.
Come on.
Or I'll give you the Revelation 16, 13, 16. So.
Right, dealing with that. So imagine what mindset, Peter had to be in when they, when they slew him for serving the Lord. Did he feel forsaken at the time? Or Paul, all the prophets that were beheaded and killed at that time, they still had to have a sound state of mind, even going through that type of calamity.
Hey, Con, man. It's like, hey, Con, and that's why, the knowledge and wisdom shall be the stability of our time, man. Because knowing, if we do come up on the chopping block, man, we're gonna die with honorable death. Why? Because all spirits returned to the Father, man, and we die within the truth, man. Why? Because we're not gonna revert away from the truth. Yahawashi, but we're not gonna revert away from the truth on our deathbed, man. Yahawashi, we had that same spirit of the mother and her 7 sons that's talked about in First and Second Maccabees chapter 7, man. We're gonna die honorable death within the Lord Yahawashi, man. We're not worried about none of that, man. If you destroy us, the Lord Yahawashi is gonna raise us up again, man. He's gonna give us life again. But unto you, nah, man, your ass gonna be destroyed, all right? Cut off after 1,000 years, man.
Man, because he did say, touch not my anointed and do my prophets.
Come.
So, so it's very particular in that scripture in Revelation where he's seen the blood of the martyr of the saints, right? The elder did a breakdown of that. He's going to do another lesson on that, so I won't go into it. But for his name's sake, he's going to protect his elect. No matter what they go through, he's going to protect his elect for not have nothing to do with what we do or how we feel about it, but for his name's sake, he's going to protect his elect, So we always have to have faith in that, no matter what Esau, because Esau, he's bluffing. Esau can only do what the Lord allows him to do, just like Yahawashi told him, he wouldn't be here unless my father told you to come in him.
This is Jeremiah 30 and 10. It says, therefore, fear thou not, O my servant Jacob, saith the Lord Yahweh, neither be dismayed, O Israel, for lo, I will save thee from afar, and thy seed from the land of their captivity. So, the Lord said he's gonna save us from afar, man. And he's gonna save what? 2/3 of his people. You know what I'm saying? Shlaki, 1/3 of his people, even 144,000. All right, 12,000 for each tribe, man. All right. So he's gonna save us from afar in our captivity. Here in this land, Babylon, aka America, man.
Come on. And if I may add on, just like the bishop said too right before that, man, he said, Esau be putting on, man. All right, so hey, don't worry about what he talking about, man. You know, listen to what he got to say, but all ultimately put what the Lord Yahawashi has established before that, man. You know, and just like the brother Amwan just brought up, man. Hey, fear thou not, man. So we're not gonna fear. Why? Because these things that are brought upon us, hey, we know that the Lord Yahawashi is bringing. So what are we gonna fear for? For one, the Lord once again didn't give us a spirit of fear, man. So how 2/3 of our people out here, and also these heathens out here panic buying and stuff right now, man. Hey, you know, hey, it's good to be prepared. It's good to go have a little substance, you know, whatnot. You can't really put a number on it for how long you're gonna be up or down within the situation. But hey, man, that's why you gotta have faith within the Lord Yahawashi. You know, get you like 2 or 3 days worth of stuff, 4 or 5 at the most maybe. But man, hey, you're not out here trying to doomsday prep, man. Get your old underground bunker shelter full of seeds, this, that, and the third, whatnot, man. Hey, you know, hey, just have you some substance. You know what I'm saying? Hey, few cases of water, a couple pieces of meat, couple cans, you know, hey, whatnot. But hey, the Lord Yahawashi, he know that we need these things, so he'll provide them for us, man. You know, so if we're striving for the truth, man, hey, the Lord Yahawashi is gonna add these things into us, man. Look at the generations of old. Elijah, man, you know. Hey, Daniel in the lion's den, he was fed in the lion's den. You know, he was captive in the lion's den, and the Lord still made sure that he was able to eat, man. You know, so what more for us? All right, you got it.
It's the book of Psalms, chapter 107, verse 23. It says, they that go down to the sea in ships that do business in great waters, these see the work of the Lord and his wonders in the deep. For he commanded and raised the stormy wind, which lifteth up the waves thereof. They mount up to the heaven, they go down again to the depths. Their soul is melted because of the trouble. They reel to and fro and stagger like a drunken man, and are at their wits' end. Then they cry unto the Lord in their trouble, and he bringeth them out of their distresses. He maketh the storm a calm, so that the waves thereof are still. So, all right, you know, backing up the statement that the brothers made, you know, the Lord is the one who brings the trouble. You know, the Lord is the one who sanctions where these storms go, you know, the path that these storms hit. So when it's all said and done with, it goes into the statement that the brothers making is it's better for us to trust in the Lord, you know, when we're in a situation, and understand that it's nothing that we could do to basically get ourselves out of these situations instead of trusting in the Lord Yahawashi.
Colin, and going off what Brother Arkar was just saying, and that was already by Barak, if we go out there, like you just said, 2 or 3 days at the most, get supplies, we really would be getting it for ourselves, we'd be getting it for others. We'd be getting it because I know the Lord got us. I'm going to go ahead and get some supplies just in case I run into somebody that needs some type of help. Having that type of mindset of shining the light of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, not through materials, but just in the sense of wanting to help.
And if the Lord put the spirit on you too, do something like that, it'll probably be for somebody else.
Right.
You never know, if we're in that situation, you might have to uproot and go leave all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, like no matter what we're faced with, this is like we get faced with, and Esau might unalive one of us, right? The Lord probably had that happen just so he could preserve you. Because if you had to take that pressure a little bit longer, you might have gave up. So everything is done according to the Lord. If you are of the elect, you are of the elect no matter what you go through to get to that point of your ending point of being in salvation. Like, you know what I'm saying? Some of us might get unalived and be in the chariots waiting on the others to get, you know what I'm saying, lifted up and changed, you know? But it's all about a mindset. At the end of the day, that's the only thing that matters is the mindset.
This is Psalms 91, and I'm going to read this. 91 and 1, but it's 1. He that dwelleth in the secret places of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. And I'm going to keep reading, but I just wanted to bring, being that the Yahawashi is revealed the mysteries to us, it's not no secret to us. That's why we can, all boldness and confidence, stand in firmness in the words of Yahawashi, because we know it's the truth, right? And it says, I will say of the Lord Yahweh, he is my refuge and my fortress, my power, in him I will trust. And the Lord is that fortress, you know, that 100% defense, you know, like the bishop was saying, the Lord does all things. If anything's happening to you, it's because he allowed it to happen to you. maybe it's to bring you out before you would give in, or whatever the case may be. But everything is through the will of the Lord. It says, Psalms 91:4, He shall cover thee with his feathers, and under his wings shalt thou trust. His truth shall be thy shield and buckler, and the truth of his word. Hey, that's what we stand on. That's a defense against the lies that been pushed all this time that the Lord broke us out of. You know, and that's further proving that Yahawashi is fighting for us. He fighting for us, even revealing the truths to us.
Come
I mean, I can keep reading, but it's, if that thou shalt not be. Oh, now let me read this part. Psalms 91:5. Slack it, my bad. Thou shalt not be afraid for the terror by night, nor for the arrow that flieth by noonday. So, hey, even we knowing the end of Babylon the Great, what's going to happen, we're not afraid. We're not afraid of that. We're not afraid of the judgment, because our hope is being caught in the chariots. You know what I'm saying? Being caught, come up hither to the indignation pass. And that's where all our hopes and prayers lie in. You know, the words of Yahawashi, that's our shield. So even in death, you know what I'm saying? Death is really, it's sending you right back to the Father. So it's really a good thing, not even a bad thing.
on. And also too, what it says in the book of Job, chapter 5, verse 20? It says that famine and destruction thou shalt laugh, man. Once again, we don't have nothing to worry about, man. Why? Because we know that the Lord Yahawashi has our back, man. Once again, like it says in what it is in the book of Matthew, the Lord Yahawashi know that you need use of all these things. Don't worry about what you should eat or what you should drink or what you should wear, man. Those are things that the Gentiles seek after, man. So the Lord Yahawashi know that we need these things, so He's going to provide those things, man. That's why we have to strive for the truth.
And the last verse on what he was paraphrasing, it says, "Sufficient to the day are the evils thereof."
Yeah.
So you can't worry about what the hell's going to happen tomorrow, because He's going to get, every day that you wake up, He's going to give you enough faith to sustain yourself to the next day and the next day, the next day, until He calls you into salvation or wherever else.
God.
It's the book of Nahum, chapter 1 and verse 6. It says, "Who can stand before his indignation, and who can abide in the fierceness of his anger? His fury is poured out like fire, and the rocks are thrown down by him." So, basically, Lord Yahweh Shah controlling the elements. Just like He did in Egypt. He rained all those the hailstones, on the people. Ultimately going into, these giant missiles that's going to hit this place, that His fierceness is being poured out like fire. And it says, verse 7, "The Lord is good and strong. The Lord is good, a stronghold in the day of trouble. He knoweth them that trust in Him." And Yahweh shall understand, He knows them that trust in Him. And it says, verse 8, "But with an overflowing flood, He will make an utter end of the place thereof, and darkness shall pursue His enemies." So, when the Lord basically sent all these storms, tempests, and basically all these troubles, He knows His enemies. He knows who He's going to swallow up, when that time comes, basically.
Verse 48.
The book of Sirach, chapter 40 and verse 8. "Such things happen unto all flesh, both men and beasts, and that is sevenfold more upon sinners." All right, man. Yahweh Shemashah basically going to swallow up His enemies, and sevenfold more upon basically the sinners, especially the sinners of our people, man. When it's all said and done, they heard this word and chose not to hearken into it.
Come on. And now just think about it, that's more than likely why they be saying, "Oh Lord, please send it away," because they know that belt is for them, man. So with that being said, "Lord, please send it." Nah, man. And it's just like one of them long ride home that you sit back thinking back, "Oh, when we get to the house, boy, I'm gonna tear you up." So that's just you waiting for the hurricane to come. You hoping it don't come, but it's coming though, man. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta have faith within the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahawashi that He's gonna have you, guard you within that, man. That He's gonna protect you within that,
Keep going.
I got it. This is Sirach chapter 40, verse 8. I'm gonna start back from 8 again. It says, "Such things happening to all."
7.
Come on. All right, verse 7 of Sirach chapter 40. It says, "When all is safe, he awaketh and marveleth that the fear was nothing." Such things happen to all flesh, both man and beast, and that is sevenfold more upon sinners. Death and bloodshed, strife and sword, calamities, famine, tribulation, and the scourge, these things are created for the wicked, and for their sakes came the flood.
Right.
Hey, come on, man. Hey, so the Lord, Yahawashi Yahawashi cleaning. Hey, he doing some spring cleaning. It ain't spring though, but he doing some spring cleaning, man. Hey, he's thinning the chopping block, if you will, man. He's getting rid of those 2/3 and also these heathens, man. Why? Because at the end of the day, the only ones that are going to suffice that's going to make it out within that time is the elect, man. That 144,000, man. And the men, women, and children that believe sincerely as well too, right along with them, you know.
That's the key point, because everybody won't be here while all these plagues coming upon the earth, right? It says, that's why it says such things happen to all flesh, right? But what was it meant for? It was meant for the wicked. That's why it says, come into thy chambers till the indignation be over. So when the heat of the moment comes, the climax of everything comes, and when the missiles hit, that's when he gonna pull his elect out of the way. But some of them might get underlined before that. You know what I'm saying? And that's another. What who brought it out last week? Isaiah 57. A righteous man perisheth and none taketh to heart. We ain't got to get it, but it says not knowing that the righteous man will take it away from the danger that is to come. Right. So the Lord has a way, his own way of preserving those that are for him. He ain't gonna not. Just like how Abraham was trying to negotiate with him. Well, if it be one righteous person in the city, like you think he finna, because there's one righteous person in the city, he gonna turn away his judgment? No, he'll get that one righteous person out of the way, and then he's still gonna bring the judgment.
That's like with Josiah, King Josiah. The Lord basically sent a dream to the prophet, and basically like tell Josiah, since he hearkened and shed tears, that I'm gonna basically make him sleep with his fathers before I bring the indignation upon Israel for all the wickedness and all the idol serving that they were doing. Ultimately, that was mercy from the Lord to basically get Josiah out of there before he started bringing destruction upon our people during that time.
Psalms 91. I want to finish this. Psalms 91 and verse 7. 1,000 shall fall at thy side and 10,000 at thy right hand, but it shall not come nigh thee. And just like the bishop was saying, land backing, hey, we're gonna be in them conditions, we're gonna be in them straits, but the Lord gonna have us covered. He's gonna protect us. It says, only with thine eyes shalt thou behold and see the reward of the wicked, because thou hast made the Lord Yahweh, which is my refuge, even the Most High, thy habitation. Hey, the Lord is going to cover his elect, because hey, that's who they trusting in. They put all their hopes and their prayers into Yahawashi Yahawashi. And that's where they what it say, meditate on what's in your heart, and that's where your thoughts, something like that.
Well, man, hard is that's where his treasure will be.
So we meditate on Yahawashi Yahawashi in our hearts. That's our habitation. You know what I'm saying? And Lord willing, he bring us all the way into the end. To Yahawashi Yahawashi,
This is Nahum chapter 1. We'll go ahead and start at verse 3. It says, the Lord Yahweh is slow to anger and great in power, and will not at all acquit the wicked. And the Lord Yahweh hath his way in the whirlwind and in the storm, and the clouds are the dust of his feet. So Yahweh Shem Yahawashi is the one that sends that creates all these hurricanes and all these tempests, and that brings these strong winds and rain to the Slakia, to certain land masses for those right here where it says, and will not at all acquit the wicked. So when people talk about, that person was washed away in a storm, RIP them, or they, try to make some memorial, we should also remember we don't know what that person did, not only behind closed doors, but also we don't know what that person did in their past life. But primarily, Yahweh Shem Yahawashi is in control of everything, from the smallest scale of life that we can observe to the largest scale of life that we can't observe.
Hey, what scripture say? Shall there be evil done in the city, and the Lord have not done it, man? It's the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahawashi that's sending that judgment, And just like the bishop said, all right, hey, the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahawashi, he's not going to take away the judgment. He's going to take away the righteous out of the judgment, man. Why? Because, hey, shit, 2/3 still got to get their ass whooped, Hey, it's just like at grandma's house. You know what I'm saying? Everybody getting a whooping, all right. But hey, since little Johnny, he wasn't even in the room. He good. So hey, just like we ain't in those in the same room as 2/3 of our people, and also these heathens, man. So Yahweh rocked us out. We're part of that righteous number, all right, and we're gonna be good, man. You know.
This is Jeremiah 30 and 23. It says, "Behold, the whirlwind of the Lord goeth forth with a fury, a continuing whirlwind. It shall fall with pain upon the head of the wicked." And that's what's coming to 2,005 people who don't hearken unto Yahawashi, who chooses to forsake his way. You know what I'm saying? So that whirlwind that continues, it's gonna be a continuing whirlwind. You know what I'm saying? So it's not gonna lack back. It's not gonna slack off. It's gonna continue. You know, just as how the Lord sent those plagues, it's gonna be a continuing. Verse 24 says, "The fierce anger of the Lord Yahweh shall not return until he have done it, and until he have performed the intents of his heart. In the latter days you shall consider it, man." So hey, it's not gonna anything that the Lord said is gonna happen. It's not gonna return unto him void. All right, it's not gonna come back to him. All right, so hey, whatever he said, it's gonna manifest, man. So with the intents of his heart, man, you know.
This is Psalms chapter 5 and verse 11. "But let all those that put their trust in thee rejoice. Let them ever shout for joy because thou defendest them. Let them also that love thy name be joyful in thee." And I bring this out, hey, because no doubt we trust in Yahweh and we proclaim his name and we uplift his name. But the part that hit me the most is it says, let them also that love thy name be joyful in thee. So if you ain't professing the name of Yahweh, you ain't doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? And this is what come with it. You know what I'm saying? Professing his name amongst the Gentiles, amongst the heathens, and calling our people back into repentance, so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, and the speckled bird that look like the heathen but fall after the seed of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and professing the name of Yahweh Shai. You know, that's what it is. And if you ain't doing that, you failing in your mission. You know, and like I like to say, you really don't have a personal relationship with the Lord.
How you expect to be defended when you don't know where to send it, man? You know what I'm saying? You praying, but you don't know where to send the prayer to. You know, oh, the Lord got many names. Which name you gonna send it to? Which name he gonna reply from? Which one you listening to today? You know what I'm saying? It makes no sense. You know, Acts 4 and 12 states that it's only one name given amongst men under heaven whereby we must be saved, man. And that's Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahawashi, man. Romans 10 and 13, "For whosoever call upon the name of the Lord shall be saved." So in our time of tribulation, our time of trouble, our time of calamity, we're going to acknowledge the Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahawashi. Hey, the name of the Lord is a strong tower. The righteous run up into it and is safe. We're going to go in that strong tower. We're going to be safe, man. You know, hey, everybody else don't. Well, we're not going to say everybody else, but hey, a lot don't have access to that strong tower, man. You know, hey, we can tell them about the strong tower all day, but nah, man. Hey, I'm finna go to this little hay hut down here I got, you know. Hey, but it's not gonna suffice in that time of tribulation, man. You know, so that's why you have to come to that strong pavilion of the Lord, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahawashi, man. Be within that tower, you know.
And one major question: how do you expect to be saved from anything if you've never been faced with danger? That's the whole point.
Dang.
That's to show his power. You're gonna have to be faced with danger, so he can show out. They always say, the Lord gonna show up and show out. But you want to run from everything that he bringing on the earth.
Hey.
That's like you with little faith. That's why he told Peter them on the ship. Like, man, you got me right here with you on the ship, and you right here just tripping. Man, come on, man. Like, come on, calm down, see? Calm down.
You're right, yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, so that's how we have to have our mind focused on. When we see the danger, when we're going through these calamities, how will he expose his power? Like it's a movie that you're actually in the movie. You know,
He will always make a way.
With the script already memorized in your head, but
Right.
hey,
You don't even know.
you don't even know the script, but it's in your head, though. You cannot. It's all about a mindset. You cannot change your destiny because it's already written. But you know, it's your mindset going through what was already written for you. And having that faith, like, because he has to show. He's not testing our faith for him, because he gave us the faith. It's all to show us what he instilled in us. You know.
Yeah, I got a precept for that. This is Romans chapter 9 and verse 22. What if Yahweh, willing to show his wrath and to make his power known, endure with much long suffering the vessels of wrath fitted for destruction, and that he might make known the riches of his glory on the vessels of mercy, which he had afore prepared unto glory. So, hey, that's he everything is already set up. He got y'all over here gonna be destroyed. He got 1/3 is gonna be of the elect, 144,000 is chosen. Hey, and he making everything move, and he doing it like he gonna let Esau build everything up to the best that he can do it, so he can just tear it down. Mm-hmm. Just like back when Egypt was the superpower. You know what I mean? Everybody, Egypt, who's gonna bring Egypt down? That's the same thing they probably was saying. And the Yahawashi did it, just like he's gonna do it again. And that's when everybody gonna confess. Well, even before that. But even more, they're gonna confess on the power of Yahawashi. They're gonna understand that he's that demon-like power. You know, right. That what is his other title? Yeah. Al-Sajid.
I want to see Yahawashi.
Right.
But here's the thing, though. Going into that scripture he just read, remember what he told Moses? Go in there and tell them to free my people Israel, but I will harden Pharaoh's heart. Pharaoh put more pressure on us when he sent Moses in there. He told Moses, I'm going to make him put more pressure on y'all. Mm-hmm. Was it to persecute us? No. It was to show his power. Mm-hmm. Just like, you know what I'm saying, Revelation 12:12, devil come down, have a great wrath, because you know everybody, he gonna harden Esau's heart. He still think he got a little bit of dibs on that birthright. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So he gonna put even more pressure on us.
This is Sirach chapter 16. I'm starting at verse 14. It says, make way for every work of mercy, for every man shall find according to his works. The Lord hardened Pharaoh that he should not know him, that his powerful works might be known to the world. Mm. Hey, so come, man, just like the bishop was just speaking on. Hey, the Lord Yahawashi hardened Pharaoh's heart just so Pharaoh can be exalted. All right, and the Lord Yahawashi can come swoop in and tear all that down, man. So he can show his power, you know. Hey, it's just like hey, I gotta take the biggest, baddest one out in order for me to, so I can show my dominance, man, and my control, man. And that's what the Lord Yahawashi is gonna do, man. And that's what he's in the process of doing. Little do they know, man. You know.
And also, he hardened Pharaoh's heart. He said, so he would not know him. Meaning, like, he done made his mind so solid that, like, because he knew if he didn't harden Pharaoh's heart, when he sent them plagues on the earth, Pharaoh would be like, oh, no, hell no.
Hey,
get their ass up out of here. But he hardened Pharaoh's heart so he would not know him. So he would not know him. So he don't want nobody to understand what's going to come.
Damn. Like, hey, like the scripture say, the Lord shall threaten who shall not be utterly beaten and powder, man. So the Lord Yahawashi lifting up that pride in him. So hey, he wasn't gonna be beating the powder right away, man. Nah, he had to let it build up in him, man. So hey, come on, man.
Just think about it. Esau knew Yahawashi right now. Esau, wait a minute. Hold on now. You know what I'm saying? What's going on?
Because of
right. Hold on. Let's talk about it. He gonna what he gonna do? Draw up some paperwork.
Yeah, right.
He gonna try to form another constitution.
Right.
Like, but he's hardening the hearts of them, like making them more stubborn and giving them less understanding of who he is, even though he's bringing all these plagues on earth. And you go into 2nd Ezra chapter 13, like when they see Yahawashi show up, they're gonna be scared at first. But he's gonna put the spirit on them to fight. Yeah. They're gonna fight against something that at the moment they know it, they ain't gonna be able to beat it, but the Lord's gonna be like, nah, keep going. Come on.
Right. The pride of your heart has deceived you.
Mm-hmm. The pride of your heart has deceived you.
Like that's gonna be some pride. Who that? on that solid gold now. Like, bro, like, you gonna have you some pride in order to, like, man, hey, the Lord gonna have his way, man. I'm trying to get the Obadiah for him. Let's say, it's like you did. Yeah, precepts.
That dazzling man.
I got a precept. It was what you was quoting earlier, Revelation chapter 12, verse 12. Therefore rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time.
You don't even know how short it is, though. That's the thing part about it. It's only Isaiah 26 and 10.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 26 and verse 10, it
What
says,
kind of service you got?
Man, he's super fast.
Go ahead.
it says, let favor be showed to the wicked, yet will he not learn righteousness. In the land of uprightness will he deal unjustly, and will not behold the majesty of the Lord.
So Esau can go around here, right, and give all this money to Israel for what's going on over there in Palestine, and give all these migrants coming in here, but the atrocities that he deliberately does, like give the Ethiopians money to put stores up and all this kind of stuff, but knowing about the atrocities that he's done to the children of Israel, the land of uprightness, he ain't show no mercy. He didn't even think twice about it. We still waiting on the 40 acres and the mule. We got now one of them.
The best I can do for you, pizza party.
Yeah.
Little Caesar pieces.
Yeah. At that, like, then he gonna put pepperoni on it.
And then like, you ain't gonna eat that? Well, I'm gonna eat it all.
That's exactly his
That's what he
mindset.
gonna do.
That's exactly Esau's mindset. So he's not set up to understand righteousness at all. And what is it? Isaiah,
And you know what's funny?
What have you have to do?
No, it's funny. Every time it's you be around, more than likely 2/3 Jake, but you're around Jake and you had a job and something's done incorrectly. You be like, man, how come the boss man don't da 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 da? No, you know that's too much like right.
Yeah.
It's too much like right. It's too much. It's shit.
You find
Esau
yourself saying that all the time.
Yeah, you find yourself saying all the time.
That's too much like right, because he can't get right.
You can't change them stripes, them spots.
Just a little bit more on that.
Go ahead.
Isaiah chapter 26 and verse 11, it says, Lord, when thy hand is lifted up, they will not see, but they shall see and be ashamed for the envy at the people. Yeah, the fire of thine enemy shall devour them. So come on, man. Basically, the envy, the envy that Esau have towards our people, constantly keeping them at the bottom. And basically, that envy that he has towards Yahawashi is going to cause him to move proudly all the way to the end. So much so to where when the Lord's hand is lifted up, the Lord pull up in that dazzling nag. Like Christian said, you're gonna have Esau got the spirit on him to try to fight. You know, that's what the air of his weight gonna meet his wits end.
Yeah.
Got him in a spiritual neck brace, man. Can't turn from their ways. Stuck in their ways.
This is 2 Thessalonians chapter 1, verse 7. It says, and to you who are troubled, rest with us. When the Lord Yahawashi shall be revealed from heaven with his mighty angels. It says, in flaming fire, taking vengeance on them that know not Yahweh, and that obey not the gospel of our Lord Yahawashi.
I'm gonna go ahead and speak on that, but somebody get that know not Yahweh. Somebody get I bring it out all the time. Ecclesiastes 3:11.
I was bringing that point out because the topic that we're speaking about how Esau don't know Yahweh Yahawashi. You know what I'm saying?
Where is it?
To the full totality. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy. I'm telling y'all again. I'm already here. Now go ahead. Speak on this one.
But verse 8 says, in flaming fire, taking vengeance on them that know not Yahweh. And so the Lord gonna bring vengeance upon them that come against us, or you know what I'm saying, who come up against us, like you know what I'm saying, try to put their hands on us, or
That's the apple of his eye, man. Hey, the Lord will have his way with it.
Right, we gonna keep touch on that while you in that spirit. Well, I'm gonna bring Ecclesiastes 3:11. Somebody get 2 Thessalonians 2:11. All right, this is Ecclesiastes 3:11. It says, "He has made everything." Mind you, we're talking about them that don't know Yahweh. And somebody get 2 Ezra 16 and 63, 65 and that. It says, "He has made everything beautiful."
Copyright infringement.
It says, "He has made everything beautiful in his time. Also, he has set the world on their hearts, so that no man can find out the work that Yahweh maketh from the beginning to the end." So he hardened their hearts because like he don't want nobody but the elect to see what he's doing.
Come.
Because those are the only ones that are going to be able to be prepared.
Well, yeah, in the book of Matthew and Luke, also chapter 6, they say, as it was in the days of Noah, shall it also be in the days of the coming of the Son of Man, man. They were eating, drinking, giving in marriage. They will be down here BSing, living it up, chilling. You know why? Because they can't see the works of the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahawashi. They can't see the things that the Lord Yahweh Bashim. They can't see the things that the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahawashi that He's doing right now, as He told us to measure the times diligently within itself, man. So they can't see that the Lord Himself is making His way to making His way back, man. All right, so they can't see that, man. All they see is, man, hey, man, boy, listen, boy, I can't wait to, hey, shit, next year, boy, 4-5 years from now, boy, you know what I'm gonna be doing? No, neither do I. Like, I don't know what I'm gonna be doing, bro. You don't know what you're gonna be doing 5 minutes from now. So it's just like, hey, that's hard to say, man. Yahweh rocks us out, though, but I see how you plan, I see how you think, though. You know what I'm saying? We don't know what our next end is gonna be, what our next day is gonna be, what our next second is gonna be, man, let alone, the day. But so that's why we have to have faith in what we do, and we have to ask. And we have to, Yahweh rocks us out, Lord willing, if anything, man.
All right, this is second Ezra chapter 16, verse 63. It says, "Surely he knoweth your inventions and what you think in your hearts, even them that sin and would hide their sin." Like Esau throw a rock and hide his hand. You know what I'm saying? And 2/3 of our people to do the same thing. But they tongue fall upon us of the Lord knows my heart. Right, He know you're out here being wicked. All right, so therefore hath the Lord exactly searched out all your works, and He will put you all to shame. And when your sins are brought forth, ye shall be ashamed before men, and your own sins shall be your accusers in that day. So all the wicked works that everybody doing, and the Lord is hiding the wickedness from them. That's why these white attacking Christians still to this day say, "Oh, all that is nailed to the cross. I can eat pork. I can do all this," because the Lord is hiding that from them. And that's going to be a witness against them, just like everything that Esau's acquired on this side is going to be a witness against them when the Lord shows up.
Hey, come on, man. Hey, walk around here this whole time with your head up high just to find out you've been naked this whole time, man. Hey, then once you find out you're naked, hey, that's going to be it, man. Now you want to, now you all shameful and whatnot, man. Nah, you thought you had that covering of the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Yahawashi, but in all actuality, you had the covering of the world, man. Hey, that's why you got to self-examine, see whether you abiding by the scriptures, doing the work of the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahawashi, moving within the spirit, man. That's why these things are important, man. Because 2/3 of our people, they're not measuring the time diligently within itself. They're not examining themselves, Hey, they not counting the cost, none of that, man. Hey, so destruction is just gonna come upon you, like, hey, why? Because they wasn't watching, man. They gonna be caught off guard,
This 2 Thessalonians 2:11. As you know, how we.
Well, you in 1 Thessalonians.
2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 11. And for this cause, Yahweh shall send them strong delusion, and they should believe a lie, that they all might be damned who believe not the truth, but had pleasure in unrighteousness.
They have pleasure in their sinful ways and their lustful ways, and the Lord's got them that delusion. Wait, verse 10.
Verse 10. And with all deceivableness of unrighteousness in them that perish, because they receive not the love of the truth, that they might be saved.
Right. So they have no way of, 2/3 of our people have no way of salvation, right? Because the Lord has sent them a strong delusion, right? And then He gonna reveal the sins to them in the end when it's too late. You know, That's why repentance is so important, because what He reveals He revealed our sin to us early, right, and gave us the opportunity to repent and come out of those wicked ways. You feel what I'm saying? So we won't get destroyed in our own sins, right? But 2/3 of our people, all right, they can only deal with the sin, but the other nations are just wicked, and their wickedness is going to be revealed to them in those days. They don't even understand how wicked they are. That goes into Wisdom of Solomon chapter 5, right? They have erred from the way of truth.
We keep going with this. Verse 13. But we are bound to give thanks always to Yahweh for you, brethren, beloved of the Lord, because Yahweh hath from the beginning chosen you to salvation through sanctification of the Spirit and belief of the truth.
God. Hey, so the Lord, so the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahawashi, He let us know, hey man, you got a little something right there, and that way we can order to straighten up ourselves, man, and be presentable. But 2/3 of our people, nah, man, why are these heathens as well? They didn't get that chance. Why? Because they're going contrary to the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahawashi, man. So the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahawashi gives that grace period, all right, in order for you to get right. Babakasha, you can read that again, Babakasha.
Verse 13. But we are bound to give thanks always to Yahweh for you, brethren, beloved of the Lord, because Yahweh hath from the beginning chosen you to salvation through sanctification of the Spirit and belief of the truth.
So come on, man. Yeah, the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahawashi, He told us the truth. Hey man, you got a little something on you, man. So we was able to clean that up. We was able to notice that we had that blemish was on us, man. So we was able to clean that up, not necessarily blemish, but stain rather. But we was able to clean that up, get it off of us, turn back from our wicked ways, forsake our ways, man, and seek after the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahawashi, man, and come into righteousness, come into salvation, man. You know, that's presented to everybody, but only the elect are going to take hold to it, man.
Right.
You know?
It says, because Yahweh hath from the beginning chosen you to salvation through sanctification of the Spirit and belief of the truth. So, striving for the Spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahawashi sanctifies a person and ultimately helps them walk the path that they need to walk. And it says, and belief of the truth. So believing in the true things of Yahweh Shem Yahawashi rather than believing in the false dogmas of this reality and of the world, these pagan philosophies.
Right. Because the Lord isn't gonna because if you go back to Genesis, it says, and they were naked and not ashamed, because they didn't realize their nakedness. And once it was exposed to them, that's when they became shameful. But what did they choose? They choose to cover themselves with these other nations. That's why they put fig leaves and stuff on. But now, once we got exposed to our nakedness, right? We chose the covering of Yahweh Shem Yahawashi was chosen for us. That's why it says, "Put on that strength, put on that righteous garment, O Jerusalem." You know, no so longer shall walk naked in the shame. We no longer have to walk in that shameness or nakedness, right? But he's gonna leave 2/3 of our people in that naked state, but they're not. Like I said, folly is set in great dignity. They have no shame for what they do right now.
Hey, man, it's like as you speaking, you know how I say some come in the wrong garments to the wedding and whatnot. I was sitting there thinking about man, when you say they wake up to that shame, it's just like, man, let me grab the first thing to put on. But now you got the wrong covering, man. You know, you ain't even recognizing what you're doing. You got to see what you're doing, man. You know, you got to grab that proper covering of the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahawashi. So like,
if you can't get dressed in the dark.
Oh, come on,
then you like, hey man, look, I'm ready.
Tripping over your belts and your shoes.
Good.
You got your pants on backwards, all kinds of stuff.
Get a mid belt loops.
They say they grope in the darkness.
Yeah.
Gone. That's exactly what you're doing.
Appreciate it. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 47, and verse 2. It says, "Thus saith the Lord, behold, waters rise up out of the north, and shall be an overflowing flood, and shall overflow the land, and all that is therein, the city. and them that dwell therein, then the men shall cry, and all the inhabitants of the land shall howl. So, right, man. Ultimately, this is going to when basically the Lord basically destroyed the Philistines during that time, Tyre and Zidon. But that overflowing flood is going to be here, basically. You know, but what the Lord said, He says, when the enemy shall come in like a flood, the Spirit of the Lord shall lift up a standard against him. And that flood is going to be what? Storm and tempest, war, class wars, all type of things coming to this place is going to have make the inhabitants of the land howl, basically.
When that enemy shall rush into the flood, it's talking about the martial law troops. When the martial law troops and that standard that's going to be raised up against them, meaning it's going to make them take them to flight. It's going to be some standard that's going to make them want to get the hell on from running in your shit like that. So that might be spiritual power, or it might be angels intervening. Whatever, it's going to be some sort of divine intervention of the Lord, making them take flight.
Precepts.
Matthew 7:20.
Yeah, we can go ahead and handle that one. If there ain't no more precepts.
This Matthew 7:24. Therefore, whosoever heareth these sayings of mine and doeth them, I will liken him unto a wise man.
No, that's it.
Yeah, okay. I will liken him into a wise man which built his house upon a rock.
So come on, man. Hey, you have to be obedient. You have to listen. You have to do what's commanded of you, man. That's what makes you a servant. All right. So therefore, what the Lord Yahawashi command us to do, and we do it, that makes us a good servant, man. And by being a good servant, you receive a reward, man. And by us doing the things that are pleasing to the Lord, that reward that we're going to receive is salvation, all right, protection, all right, spiritual bodies, laws written in our inward parts, so forth and so forth, man. The heathen is our footstool, all right, you know. So therefore, hey, by us doing the things that are pleasing to the Lord, Yahawashi, He's going to protect us. He's going to make sure we're okay. He's going to make sure that house that we built is not going to come crashing down, man. Why? Because we built it on that proper foundation, which is the foundation on that solid rock, or the Lord Yahawashi. Keep going, stop at verse 27.
Matthew 7:24. 25. And it reads, and the rain descended, and the floods came, and the winds blew and beat upon that house, and it fell not, for it was founded upon a rock.
So come on, man. And that's the same spirit that we have to be in, man. That's the same mindset that we have to be in, you know. Building that house upon a rock, which is the foundation of the Lord Yahawashi, based on Yahawashi, man. You know, so therefore, we have to stay committed to this blueprint that was given to us and build upon this, build with this. All right, you know, that way we won't have nothing to worry about. We won't have to worry about the house floor squeaking. We won't have to worry about the house being leaning over like a leaning tower of Pisa. None of that, man. Why? Because we follow the instruction of the Lord Yahawashi. So therefore, by us building this spiritual house, man, and we don't have to worry about nothing coming up, man. We have full coverage of hurricane protection, man. You know, tornado protection, flood protection, you know, missile protection. All right,
Sure.
we got the full shebang, you know.
It's all stay stand.
Come on.
You good ends.
He said keyword assurance. We don't have insurance, we have assurance.
Insurance,
Be assured. Rest assured.
Stop at 27.
Verse 26, and everyone that heareth these sayings of mine and doeth them not shall be likened unto a foolish man.
Come on. So, by you not following the blueprints of the Lord Yahawashi, you know, now you going out here building a foundation upon this sand, all right? You should build it upon this solid foundation. Now you out here building on mud, man. You know, so guess what? You using untempered mortar, this, that, and the third. You ain't mixed the mortar right. You ain't do nothing right, man. Why? Because you leaned upon your own understanding, man. It's good to say there's a way that seems right unto a man, but the end thereof are the ways of death. So by you doing what you think is right, it's going to end up leaving your ass left, man. You know? So, that's why you have to follow the instruction of the Lord, man. So when you do, you don't have nothing to worry about. You have a solid 5-star house, man, you know.
Which built his house upon the sand. Verse 27, and the rain descended, and the floods came, and the winds blew and beat upon that house, and it fell, and great was the fall of it.
So come on, man. Hey, and that's gonna be the way of this kingdom, all right. And this foundation that's not of the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahawashi, as Job chapter 9, verse 24 states, man. The earth is given into the hands of the wicked, all right. And this foundation here is not built upon the foundation of the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahawashi, and it's gonna be a great fall when that flood does come to it, man. All right, it's gonna be a flood of missiles that's come to this place, man, by way of 200,000, which is 200 million missiles, according to Revelation 9 and 16. So, hey, the Lord, hey, he didn't say, hey, it ain't gonna be with no water. It's gonna be a flood of fire that's coming to this place, man. You know, so therefore, hey, you better make sure your house is flame retardant. So therefore, it won't get burned up, man. And that's what we did. Why? Because we followed and trusted in the instruction of the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahawashi. So whatever is brought upon our house, it's not gonna fall. It's gonna surely stand, man. And that's how we're gonna know it's the works of the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahawashi, because His works are gonna suffice and they're gonna stand. All right, they're gonna stand tall at the end of the day, man. You know.
Right. This is Psalms 31 and 1, and I'm going all the way down to verse 4. Verse 4 is pretty quick. All right. In thee, O Lord, do I put my trust. Let me never be ashamed. Deliver me in thy righteousness. Bow down thy ear to me. Deliver me speedily. Be thou my strong rock. For an house of defense to save me. For thou art my rock and my fortress. Therefore, for thy name's sake, lead me and guide me. Pull me out of the net that they have laid privily for me. For thou art my strength. And I just want to bring that out to back up pretty much every point that we done touched. Going into for his name's sake, the house, you know, being built upon a rock. He's our fortress.
Like being not ashamed of his
Being not ashamed.
So, hey, all in all, man, trusting in the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahawashi, man. Hey, once again, calling upon Him in our time of calamity, our time of trouble, He's gonna be there. All right, you know. Hey, so hey, guess what? Hey, when we need the maintenance man to come, He's gonna be there, man. If we need something fixed, He's gonna be there. When we call, He's gonna be there. You know. All right, it's nothing that He can't handle, man. You know, He's our way of succor. All right. You know, He's our way of escape. So therefore, we have to call upon Him, man. Once again, Proverbs 18 and 10, the name of the Lord is a strong tower, the righteous runneth into it and is safe. All right, so therefore, if you don't have access to that strong tower, man, hey, you know you ain't gonna get inside Joel Osteen crib, man. You know you ain't gonna get inside there. So you're on your own, you know. Hey, go and cry unto the God which you have chosen. Let them deliver your time of tribulation, man. So that's why you have to seek the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahawashi now while He may be found, because this grace period is definitely closing up, man. Hey, you gotta choose the side, and you gotta pick a side, and you gotta be there, man. So choose that righteous side, the side of the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahawashi, because if not, hey, shit, if you ain't with Him, you're against Him. If you're against Him, you're in the way. If you're in the way, you gotta be moved, man. You know. So come on, any more precepts?
Precept.
Come on.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 3, and verse 24. It says, when thou liest down, thou shalt not be afraid. Yeah, thou shalt lie down and sleep, and thy sleep shall be sweet. Be not afraid of sudden fear, neither of the desolation of the wicked when it cometh. For the Lord shall be thy confidence, and shall keep thy foot from being taken. So come on, man, just playing upon tables. The Lord is going to be our confidence. He's not going to allow our foot to slip in these troublous, tumultuous times. You know, about 2/3 of our people out here, you know, basically, falling every which way when it's all said and done, man.
Come on. Be not afraid of sudden fear, man. Going once again, knowledge and wisdom shall be the stability of our time. So that's going to be our anchor within that time of tribulation, man. This knowledge and wisdom of the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahawashi, so we won't waver to and fro, here and there, front and back. Why are we going to stand solid within that time? 10 toes for the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahawashi, man. Come on. Precepts. Come on. All right. So with that being said, come on.
You close up with this. It's Sirach chapter 34, verse 14. It says, 13 says, the spirit of those that fear the Lord shall live, for their hope is in Him that saveth them. Whoso feareth the Lord shall not fear, nor be afraid, for He is hope. It says, blessed is the soul of him that feareth the Lord, to whom doeth He look, or who is his strength. For the eyes of the Lord are upon them that love Him. He is their might. He is their mighty protection and strong stay, a defense from heat and a cover from the sun at noon, and a preservation from the stumbling, and a help from falling. So your Lord, Yahweh Shem Shai, is going to be our protection from everything, man. Those that fear Yahweh Shem Shai are the ones that are going to hope in His mercy and be protected.
One more precept, Matthew 8:23-27.
Matthew chapter 8 and verse 23, and it says, and when he was entered into a ship, his disciples followed him, and behold, there arose a great tempest in the sea, insomuch that the ship was covered with the waves, but he was asleep.
So, hey man, we gotta understand who we rocking with, man. We gotta understand who we serving, you know. All right, you got it.
Verse 25, and his disciples came to him and awoke, saying, Lord, save us, we perish. And he said unto them, why are ye fearful, O ye of little faith? Then he arose and rebuked the winds and the sea, and there was a great calm. But the men marveled, saying, what manner of man is this, that even the winds and the sea obey him?
Hey, so once again, we got to know who we rocking with, man. And we got the God of gods on our side, man. So therefore, there's nothing that can be brought upon us that can take us down, man. If we're in the Lord Yahweh Shem Shai's hand, hey, what can take us out? What can pluck us out, man? So therefore, once again, we have to stay focused on the Lord Yahweh Shem Shai within the turbulence of this storm, man. Within the turbulence of any storm, man. Once again, whether that storm be by way of hurricane, tornado, ESO, or those ICBMs, man, intercontinental ballistic missiles, right? Hey, we have to stay focused on the calmness of the storm. And that calmness is going to be the Lord Yahweh Shem Shai, man. Just like with the hurricane, we got to stay focused on that still point, which is the eye, man. So we got to focus, keep our eye on the prize, man, which is the Lord Yahweh Shem Shai, man. You know, and the eye of a hurricane is always that calmest part. So therefore, we have to stay focused on the Lord Yahweh Shem Shai. That way, we can be calm within all this turbulence and all this wind and everything that's going on, man. That's to come to this place, man.
And one thing about it, we don't have the right now we don't have the power that Yahawashi does to bring calmness to the tempest, to all the tumultuousness. But at the same time, we have the power to have the same mindset as he does, and in the sense that when the waves are roaring and when the wind is howling, we can just remain calm and believe and have faith that Yahweh Shem Yahawashi is going to make whatever happen for whatever reason and is going to be for whatever sake. We just have to have that the elder of the camp did a lesson on having that stoic mentality, and also translate to our stoic actions as well. Just like I don't think it was the disciples. Kind of the disciples talking about we shall perish. We shouldn't be talking like that. And if anything, if we do perish, we meet the Lord. And if we don't perish, we still got work we still got work down here to do for the Lord. Regardless. So again, the elect won't perish. The elect won't even perish. I was thinking about that time.
Precept. All right. So with that being said, man, Lord willing, this video was edifying. You know, hope to serve His purpose. And once again, want to give all praise to the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son, their proper true names in the Hebrew tongue. Kal, Halayu, La, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahawashi, Bahashem, Ha, Rakah, Kodash, Ma'amoth. All right, I want to give a double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, also to our elders as well, down here in the Lions Den of Yasharala Camp, Harold 1. Salutations to all the Akim around the four corners of the earth, pushing the truth sincerely. Hey, Shalom, man, keep pushing. We're almost out of here. Shalom. GTA.
Yeah, when we was opening the lesson, I swear I almost